Hello. Hey Gabby, hey Jenna, Becca B, hello, Rids. Hey Kendra, how are you? You always make me smile when you say, hey queen. I'm not feeling like a queen today. I'm ready for you guys' questions whenever you are. Let me go ahead and set the timer here. Oh, well, I gave you guys an extra minute, so we're doing 16 minutes of free yes, no. And make sure you guys are posting the correct emoji or keyword in the chat so that way you can get your questions answered. Hi Sanj, hi Nyla, I speak, hello, how are you? I thought I saw in someone else's chat that something happened to your kitty, so I'm sorry about that, if that's what happened. Ooh, I'm getting a no right now for you, Gabby. Oh, thank you, Kendra. Becca B is in the house. Ooh, I'm getting a yes. The sun, success. The sun also talks about children. I am getting a yes, 10 of Pentacles. You'll overcome the challenge. I think I answered that one, Gabby. Hey, Kevin. Make sure you guys are posting the emoji or keyword in the chat or your question might get skipped. I speak. I'm really sorry to hear that. Was it like recent, like in the last couple of days? It's always so hard when you lose a pet. I'm hearing Eight of Pentacles essay, which means you really are going to have to work at this, but I am getting a yes, Ace of Wands. Yes, the Emperor. Ooh, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Gotti, I'm doing well today. It's a little gloomy outside, kind of cozy vibes. Oh, I think there's a card that's backwards. That's crazy. Nyla, as I'm shuffling, I see the 10 of Cups. How bizarre. Show me a yes or a no card, please, Spirit, for Nyla's question. Ooh, I would have to say probably not. It seems like maybe your energy still resonates in his, because we have like maybe not being fully honest with himself and some heartbreak from the past. is still creeping into his life. And when I was shuffling your deck, I got the 10 of Cups, which means that may be talking about yours and his energy. So maybe not. Maybe not 100% at least. I'm getting a yes. It may put some distance between you guys. Every time he hears about it, he may take a step back. It's not like he doesn't want you to feel comfortable communicating with him, but maybe he feels like you always speak everything that's on your mind at all times. And maybe he wishes that at some point you would keep some of the things to yourself, unless something is really bothering you, then come to him. I don't think he wants to get to a point where he feels like he's not paying attention to what's important to you and what's bothering you, but I think sometimes it's hard to decipher like between the things, if like what's more serious and what's not. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of an in-between, but I am getting a yes. Yeah. Okay. So Sanch. I am getting a yes, but it is what you make it, Sanch. The magician means you control, you have the power. King of Cups, or sorry, King of Wands. I don't know why I said King of Cups. King of Wands. This is a yes for me. Your vacation is going to go well, likely full of passion and intimate times. I speak. We always love your support. Thank you so much for being here and talking in the chat. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Sabrina. Sabrina, I'm a little bit confused by your question. I don't know if there's like grammar or something here. Yeah, rephrase. Let me know what you're asking me. Pragati. I am getting a yes, but he is stoic about it. So when he thinks about it and he realizes he's thinking about you, he then probably tries to change his like mindset, because this is someone who's really trying to leave emotions out of things and just be very like logical thinking. I'd say he's doing well for himself. I wouldn't say he has an insane income or anything like that. I feel like the money is coming to him quick. I think it kind of came out of nowhere, maybe. I'm not saying it's not something he hasn't worked hard to get. I think it just may have been a little bit unexpected, the timing. So I feel like he's well off. He's doing well for himself, but I'm not seeing like 10 of Pentacles or 9 of Cups or anything like that. So yeah, I feel like he's doing okay. Oh, I'm getting a no right now. Not currently. Yes, King of Pentacles, Kevin. You may have to work with other people. Other people might have to help you out. You're welcome, Jenna. Hey, Nina. How are you? It's been a while. Hey, Eliana. How are you? Sorry, guys. I'm like 8 minutes behind in the chat. I apologize. Yes, you're going to have to work at it. You got to actually put this into action, not just think about it, actually get out there and get it done. But I am getting a yes. It's just going to take a lot of effort on your part. Oh, I speak. He said it was 2 days ago. I'm so sorry. I hope you had your kitty for a long, long time and your kitty had a nice long life. I'm glad that you were there in the final moments. Nina, I feel like this is a no. Maybe not better. It seems like, I don't know. It feels like you've got a lot going on. This card talks about sacrifice, heavy burdens, feeling a lot of responsibility, heavy weight on them. Yeah, so I think money struggles might continue into November as well. I am getting a no loving for that one. You're welcome, Nyla. Kendra, Lord, why? Mindy says, I knew he told me it was fine and I can vent, but today was just a bad day for me. Yeah, I mean, he wants you to be able to talk to him, but you know, sometimes there's some things we just got to keep to ourselves to not put that bad energy out there or like ruin someone else's mood. But he wants you to be able to communicate with him. Maybe just pick and choose what you say. I always found the good rule of thumb is like, if you feel you'll get over it or there's a possibility you'll get over it, then maybe just keep it to yourself. Kendra, you donated. Thank you. I am getting a no right now. There's still, I don't know. It feels indecisive or uncertain, but I am getting a no. Maybe there's more to come about this or more that needs to be revealed. Write Kendra's name down. Just so you know, guys, I'm doing the BOGO, the $15 buy one get one, and it's a $15 spot. You can take as many spots as you like. There are now 9 open, and you can also, for an extra 5, so $20 total, get charms and paper messages added to your reading. You had ice cream yesterday and it was amazing. You're welcome, Kevin. You're welcome, I speak. Show me a yes or a no. Kendra, if you don't mind posting that the list is closed in the chat, I'm going to answer these last couple of questions. Ooh, what was that? Ooh. He wants to. He's going to be hasty about it. The Knight of Swords tried to come out, and that talks about making an impulsive move. So something that he doesn't really think through, but then he stops himself. So he might have already like tried to reach out to you and then changed his mind. But as far as that timing goes, I am getting a no right now, but I feel like you might hear from him soon. Thanks, Kendra. I am getting a yes. Maybe to talk about something that they regret from the past and hope that maybe you forgive or you accept or you understand. But I am getting a yes for you, Rupali. You're welcome, Alicia. You are right. All right. So let's go ahead and confirm some donations now. The free list is closed. However, if you are new here and you're new to me today and you haven't had a chance to ask your question, I'm still answering for new subscribers, okay? All right. I'm reading what you're posting, Kendra. It's making me laugh. About the bums. That's because bums want higher vibe girls, even though they may not be ready for it. All right, so Kendra is first on the list. Kendra donated 20, so she's getting 2 questions with the BOGO, and then she's getting charms and paper messages added to her reading as well. Correct. Okay, something's calling me to use the witch deck on you, so that's what I'm gonna do. What the heck? What kind of shuffle was that? Spirit, what does Yvonne want from Kendra? What is it? Why does he keep thinking about her? Why does he keep coming into her energy field? shuffle. What does Yvonne want from Kendra, please? What does Yvonne want from Kendra? Ooh, he wants acknowledgement. He wants you to think of him. I think that he doesn't realize by being the magician with these thoughts, he's thinking about you, which in turn makes you think of him by default. He's liking that. He's hoping that that's happening. I think he heard about you. Like he heard like you moved to LA, or something is telling me that he like knows about your life a little bit now through something. Like someone told him something, or he saw, or he knows in some way. Yvonne thinks he wants a relationship. That's crazy. Like he thinks he wants to be in a relationship, and he thinks of you because maybe you've always been the person in the back of his mind that if he decided he wanted to be in a relationship with someone, it would be with you. Although that's obviously not realistic, but that could be what he's thinking. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, which means that he's not wanting to be alone or on his own anymore, or independent. And I'm seeing that next to the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So I feel like he's in a mindset of wanting a relationship, maybe wanting to settle down, start a family. He's wanting some type of recognition from you, though. Like he wants you to think about him. He might have saw my Instagram, or he was talking to her. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, honestly, those are both the options that I heard, so it could be even both. But I definitely feel like he kind of knows what's up with you lately. Like, but you know, I don't think he would act like he does. I don't even think this boy is even in LA. Maybe not. I think it's more like a thinking. It's more like, you know, if you feel like someone got away from you, like the one that got away, or like someone you kind of still have feelings for, when you get into a different stage or season of life and you're thinking about, you know, who do I want by my side? Who would I want to be in a relationship with? Or who would I want to start a family with? It's like, I think that those times he thinks of you, whether that's realistic or not, or makes sense or not, he can't help the way that he feels and what he's thinking. So I don't think like he's like targeting you and like is on the hunt to pursue you per se. I think that he's just in a new time of his life where he's thinking differently, he's processing differently. And I think that you kind of have always left an impact on him where if he wanted to settle down at some point, or you know, be in a relationship, it's like you are the mold, I guess. Like you are the person he thinks of in that circumstance. And he is getting to the point where he is wanting something more serious. And so I think that he's just kind of pondering you a little bit. I mean, let's see. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay. What does Yvonne want? No, that's not the question. Is Yvonne in LA? Ooh, you know what I want to do? I want to use the rods. I haven't brought these babies out in a minute. Spirit, can you please tell me if Yvonne is in LA? Show me a yes or a no, please. Is Yvonne in LA? Okay, that's a yes. It was a little slow, but maybe he spends time in LA. Does he spend time in LA, Spirit? Show me a yes or a no. I'm getting a yes. Does he live in LA? Does Yvonne live in LA? I'm getting a no. Maybe he frequents there. Maybe he comes there, you know, often, or he likes visiting there. Yeah, in and out is what it feels like. Oh, he's still out. He's settling down. He's settling down. You miss the rods. Everyone loves the rods. I love the rods too. It's just hard for me to like get the questions on the screen and do the rods at the same time. It's like I need 3 hands, you know what I mean? Tushar, I am so sorry to say that our free list is closed. I see you've been here before, but you can come back to my next stream. Just make sure you're here early so we can get your question answered, okay? Tushar, I actually have you on my list, friend. So maybe I've only answered a question once for you, but you are on my list of people that I've read before in the past. I just feel like I need 3 hands. So Kendra, to continue on through this, I am getting that he feels like, oh man, these poor men in your life that constantly feel like they're going to be rejected, but he feels like you would not even take him seriously. You would not even give him the time of day. Yeah, so you specifically said like, what did you say? You said he's still a hoe. We are getting some of that coming through here. That player energy, that playing the field type of thing. Yeah, Tushar, I do have that, that you're on my list. But I do streams pretty much every day for the most part, except for weekends. So you may even see me again later on today, come back on. So just make sure you get here in time. The only thing I can think of is that maybe you unsubscribed, but I'll read for anybody, whether they're new or returning. So definitely don't unsubscribe this time. I feel like our paths won't even cross. That's why I'm confused what he thinks about me, or he would get strong Queen of Swords energy from me. I truly feel Kendra the same. I don't necessarily see him making any action towards you, even still, even though you feel him around you. I would have to say I agree, but that doesn't mean that someone can't think of you and think about you. And, you know, sometimes I think we get confused when we think if someone's thinking of us, then that means that it has to like have this big meaning, you know, and it doesn't. It's like people cross our minds from time to time. And whoa, woo. And I think that because you're intuitive, you pick up on that. Yeah. So I don't necessarily think he wants anything from you specifically. I just think he's in a new season of life and he's thinking about what his future is going to be like and what he wants and what he doesn't want. I think he hopes that you do think of him. He's heard about you. I think you're just, you know, you're just on his mind. But I would have to say I agree. It doesn't feel like you're necessarily crossing paths anytime soon. Would you say that you're drawn to Yvonne, Kendra? I mean, to some extent, wouldn't you say that you are? There's been plenty of people that I've had in my past where like I've thought of them and I know they're thinking of me, but nothing ever comes of it, you know? So let's see. I think that he has a fondness for you and he really likes you a lot. And I think maybe he kind of regrets maybe the way everything played out. Not necessarily his decision, but he regrets kind of how he handled things. Spirit, what does Yvonne want from Kendra, please? What does Yvonne want with Kendra? Why is he thinking about her? Oh my god, this is so funny. Okay, so the avocado is here, and immediately that makes me think that you are so extra. Like the expression guac is extra, right? Like you're just this person that like energy unmatched. I feel like there's a lot of like spirit animals in here, which I don't know these ones by heart. I feel like he does believe like in your talent. He's drawn to you and your talent and who you are as a person. He probably feels like this is divinely guided because we do have the cross here in the center. So the octopus, it says that these are people that are full of natural aptitudes and unique skills that push them to accomplish their aspirations in life. It sounds like your motivations, your drive, and maybe him discovering that you've actually moved to LA and are pursuing your dreams is just something that he admires. He feels the octopus is also like very creative as well. I feel like he does want some type of forgiveness from you. The skunk is here, which you don't normally see. Like a skunk, I believe, because it's the coloring of a skunk. Kind of looks like a squirrel too. But he talks about healing as well and trying to strategically find a way to get through that healing. So this could be with like forgiveness, and maybe hopes that you don't think negatively about him. It's also a very protective type of totem because, you know, they'll do everything they can, but if they've got to spray somebody, they got to spray somebody. So it's like maybe they feel you're in a protective energy. And I think that's where I was stemming from, like getting that feeling like he feels like you would reject him. You got a lot of little spirit animals here with this connection. And also like the octopus, like maybe he feels like he can't let you go. I think that he felt very secure with you in the relationship, and maybe he's kicking himself a little bit. You have the triad again. You have like the, you know, like live, laugh, love, mind, body, spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, like, and it's next to the cross. So he probably just maybe this has to do with like literally the word faith, like having faith that maybe something like you will come along again. I think he's being very instinctual when it comes to you, and I think that he knows it's probably best to keep his distance. I also feel like he doesn't think he's really going to get anywhere with you, because the rocking horse is like, you know, a rocking horse. So it like moves, but it's not really going anywhere. And the horse talks about travel, living wild and free, and like going wherever you want to roam and things like that. But it's like the rocking horse is for me symbolizing the fact that he doesn't think that this could even really get off the ground and move and go anywhere. Go ahead and post your second question whenever you're ready. And guys, the donation list is open. I've always had this like understanding with Yvonne that he would be supportive in your craft, but he would want something that's like a little bit less out of the public eye, whereas that's what you're looking for. There's a lot of sexual things here. It's like hair, taste, lust, baby. So I'm hearing like tousled hair, the way you taste, my desire for you. When I said like when he feels like there's a higher purpose to this or it's like divinely guided, remember I mentioned that we also have that here. I don't know. Baby, I'm hearing like that's my baby, or calling you baby, or thinking of you like very tenderly. He said aware trauma, aware of the trauma. Maybe like he didn't do you right. I did say that he's looking for some type of forgiveness here. Oh my gosh, there's a piece of paper stuck in my sleeve. Okay, let's see what this is. Want. Ooh, that's like another sexual one. Ooh, he could be thinking about you when he self-completes. I feel like he may be getting some counseling or some therapy as well, as the word counsel is here. And worry, trauma, awareness. It's like, it's almost like a circle here. Like you have trauma, so then you worry, and then you become aware of your trauma. And you try to heal with the counsel here. Yeah. Okay, I totally missed so much that was happening in the chat, so give me 1 second here. Charmies look cool. Thanks, I speak. I was drawing him because I wanted him to bring my back out the past few months, I would say. No, because I deserve better. Ooh, love that. He comes to mind because he thinks about me. I want JP to bring my back. Energy is unmatched. True that. I don't want to think about him ever no more. I deserve better. No, nothing is coming of it. So let me manifest around man. Oh yes. I do think I can leave him because he's how he better kick himself because I'm that girl. Okay, so question number 2. He's thinking with that eggplant. Do you think spirit is orchestrating something between us because I know he's a soulmate of mine? It always feels like Yvonne is just out of reach, Kendra. It like never seems like, I don't know, for like a short time there, it was like very short spurt. It did feel like you guys could come into each other's lives, but it just always seems like Yvonne is just out of reach. And like, I don't ever get the feeling you guys are crossing paths. So I would have to say no, but that's just my feeling. He might even hope that you like seduce him, like you reach out to him and send him some sexy vibes. Okay, so Kendra's second question. What's the tea on me? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? If you all did donate, let me know, because like I said, I don't always get the notifications and I don't want to skip anybody or miss anyone. Like, what's the tea on me? What's being said? What's going on with me that I may not be aware of? Perfect. That's the Magician. Oh, this is the card that I bent on accident. Contract. Envy. All right, there's jealousy around you. The thinking man shit. I feel like this is Yvonne, actually, right here. The thinking man, because remember we were talking about how he's just heavily thinking about you. You're trying as hard as you can to not have blocks, it seems, which is really good. And I want to say that, like, kudos to you, because financial restraints or constraints are here, but they did not come out of the deck, which means that you're doing well to manage your financial issues, I guess, that you have. But there is jealousy here, so let's figure out who is pushing a envy vibe onto Kendra. Who is this person? He's also holding a crystal. He's holding what looks to be quartz, and quartz is an amplifier, which means that he is really trying hard to not only think about you, but amplify his thoughts. So, like I said, he is taking some type of excitement out of knowing that you may be feeling this, like, current, of like him thinking about you. It might actually reach you, because it's almost like he's trying to amplify and make his thoughts louder to where you can hear them. Who is envious of Kendra? We have envy here. You said you think you're doing well financially. I've been manifesting. Perfect. All right, so there is feminine energy here with the envy, but I think there's also masculine as well. I would say 2 to 3 women and 1 man. Jealousy. I hope this is an H that's coming through as the 1 man that's jealous, because I don't like his energy. I don't like his vibe. I feel like people are saying things behind your back. Let's see. What are they saying? What are they talking about? What are they talking about? It's not all bad things, but it feels like there is a hint of jealousy as they're talking. It's like, oh, did you hear about Kendra? She da 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 da. These cards are like looking all crazy. Just bear with me as I set them up. It's like talking about the moves that you're making, like the advances in your life and the routes that you're taking. Talking about how you kind of are taking it upon yourself to get out there and do the things. Maybe some people are talking about your move. Maybe some people are talking about you leaving your job or trying to pursue something. I think a lot of it has to do with acting specifically. I think there are people that doubt your ability to make this happen. Have you always been supported by, like, family and things like that? There's some worry and some underlying concern for you about, like, the ability to make it. or the ability to make what you want happen and your dreams come true. There is a lot of concern about that. So I feel like some of it's talking negatively, but it's not out of jealousy. It's just about just talking, but there is this underlying, like, if she makes it, like, then what does that say about me? I don't know. It's a lot of projection that's happening here. You've always been supported by your immediate family. It could be friends, but one thing I will say, Kendra, is protect your energy. I say energy like 20,000 times a stream, but protect it, because I feel like you give more to people than they give back. And just while you want to make friends and you want to socialize and you want to network, just be very careful, like, yeah, who you communicate with. Are you still in the roommate situation? Like, I remember like 2 months ago we were talking about you being with a roommate that maybe you didn't fully trust or something along those lines. So you're talking about with the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles is just keep quiet, kind of keep to yourself. Don't go public with anything, even if you have like a win and you like book something or you get, like contract. If you get like a hired for a role, like just kind of keep that business to yourself. There is an entitled masculine ego around you, which I will conclude to be H. That it's like this card always tells me, like, he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. Like, he wants the best of both worlds. Like, he wants to indulge. Just be very aware of this person. He makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm just glad that it didn't get to a point of like a no return when you went out with him, just because he could have like forced himself. I'm just like really grateful. I feel like you're blessed and you handled yourself well. Um, just kind of be aware of this person. It's funny because they always say be careful what you wish for. Like, you're over here like, I want a man who makes his intentions clear. I want him to take me out. I want him to plan the date. I want him to da 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 da, and pursue me. And I feel like you got that, but not in the way that you wanted. And so like we maybe have to like readjust our manifestations and be a little bit more specific with our requests. I think my roommate might be jealous of me. I don't talk to her, tell her. Okay. I don't know why I thought of the roommate. I haven't brought your roommate up in a while, so I feel like that's just information that you need to be aware of. For whatever reason, it just like popped into my mind. And also, Kendra, if you are feeling bad at all, like for example, if you're feeling bad about someone who may not have treated you right, or if you're feeling bad about H the other night, like don't feel bad about any of this. This is not on you to have to sit here and try to sort through it all and work through it all. All right, I'm gonna pull just a couple more cards to get information on the contract and the thinking man, and then we'll pull charms and paper messages. Good. I'm glad you keep your mouth shut about that. Not like aggressively. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. No, I'm glad you just don't talk about it. Why is the contract here for Kendra, please? Okay, so the contract has to do with work. Is this before the end of the year? Show me a yes or a no for Kendra, please. Is this with acting? Show me a yes or a no. Ooh, okay. All right, so there's something coming through to you when it comes to your work. I specifically asked if it was acting. I got a yes, and it has to do with the contract card. So maybe something more stable, but I asked if it was going to be before the end of the year, and I did get a no. So it's coming to you maybe towards the beginning of next year. Why is the thinking man here? Yeah, why is the thinking man here? Who's the thinking man? Oh shit, no, this is crazy. 7 of Swords. This came out in the last reading that I did for you when it comes to Yvonne, I'm pretty sure. Show me one more card, please. Who's the thinking man? Okay. Yeah. I feel like it's confirmed that it is Yvonne. This talks about energy that you can't really actually trust. You want to, but you can't. The 3 of Cups kind of giving that like player vibe, that like you said, hoe phase, but someone who's really trying to change his life and like want something different. 10 of Cups, but he is not quite mature enough to handle that. He's just starting off exploring these new feelings, these new desires. Let's get some charms and paper messages and see what else comes through. Yeah, so overall, I'm just getting like, just don't be aware that not everybody is here to support you, even if they act like it. That there are some people who care about you, genuinely are concerned whether or not you will make it. This could be the family members that have been supportive. Maybe they're not telling you everything. They're just really hoping that you can make it work. They do have faith and they do believe in you, but it seems like they just have some worries about it. But there are actual people that are talking about you and your move and the moves that you are making. There's a masculine energy that's also jealous of pretty much, I think they're jealous of you, actually. They're literally jealous of you, this masculine. But they're also jealous of the idea of you being interested in other people. And yeah, just be careful who you talk to and be careful who you extend your energy with, because I feel like you give a lot more to other people than they give back. And so and that's with everything, just be careful. Just stay away from this H guy. I'm not crazy about him. He's giving me weird feelings. Hey Artie, I'm so sorry. My free list is closed. I'll probably be back later on tonight though, so if you want to try again. Interesting. Kendra, I feel like you are going to have someone reach out to you. man that's going to try to send you a message, directly contact you. All right, I heard mirroring. Pay attention to when you are with other people who copies your movements. Mirroring is a form of admiration, but also a strong indication that someone has romantic feelings for you than you realize. So if you stand up or you sit down and they sit down when you sit down and they stand up when you stand up, or if you touch your hair or your face, then they do that, or you stretch and they do it, like mirroring is like going to be a big thing for you to pay attention to. Let's see. Like, I almost feel like you have a secret admirer. I feel like there's someone here who like wants to talk to you and like hasn't really said anything, but they're thinking about it. So oh, we have star and star. Ooh, that's interesting. You get a lot of star things here, Kendra. Like, this is not the first time that you've gotten star. You got star yesterday, and then you also got a star charm as well. It makes me feel like you're just, you know, maybe feeling yourself and like excited to be the star, or you have that star, that it quality. This is reminding me of the Tower, which talks about change. All right, so I see someone who wants to touch you, be together with you, be passionate with you. And this is definitely not your feelings about someone, this is about their feelings about you. I'm hearing like calm before the storm. I feel like some shit's about to shake up for you. Like, this is the calm before the storm. But the good thing about the Tower is it helps you get to where you want to be. I don't know. I don't know who the secret admirer is. These are just like details. These aren't like, they're just information that I'm getting. This person that's admiring you, they're going to send you a message though. They're going to actually reach out to you. We have the rabbit holding a letter, which you can't really see, but it talks about like somebody who has feelings for you is trying to put their best foot forward, and they're going to actually express this to you. And I feel like that goes hand in hand with the secret admirer. We have prosperity and good luck, half glass full, looking at things positively. I love this little palm tree because it's reminding me of LA. That's like one of my favorite things about Los Angeles, like California in general. Let me see if I can get timing on when this person will contact you. Oh my gosh, I just blew all those pieces of paper behind my desk. Goodness gracious. Maybe that's like the storm. Okay, when will this person reach out? Give me some timing, please. When will this person reach out? Ooh, we have romance. Okay. Timing, please. Being positive. I feel like this person's really coming in to approach you. I don't think this is, yeah. So you might not, I don't know, you might or might not be into this person. I'm not quite sure. Give me a win, Spirit. Give me a win, please. This is like angel answers, so it's hard to get timings from them unless I specifically, okay, let's do an actual deck. Let's get timing from an actual deck. I feel like the next 2 weeks, Kendra. I'm getting like the next 2 weeks. Okay, let me see if I see anything else in the charms. This is like sticking out to me, this ring. In this circle. Maybe it's talking about cycles. Yeah, sometimes messages don't fully come through for me, and like I want to like diagnose every single charm. I want to say like, oh, this means that and this means that. But I'm also not going to force a message and lie to you either if I don't know exactly what it's supposed to represent. What I can say is rings are infinity, rings are cycles, rings do not end. They don't start and they also don't end. That's why they're like the significant jewelry for getting married, is because it's like never ending. They can talk about commitments. I'm also hearing hugs. I know it's a weird message, but I'm hearing hugs. Someone who wants to hug you, feel you, touch you. Don't ask me how I got that from that, but I feel like this is an era for you, Kendra, where you're just like minding your own business. You know what I mean? Like you're being optimistic. You're just doing your own thing and you're just worried about your own self. But I am hearing like within the next 2 weeks, I feel like someone is going to come forward with you, send you a message, tell you something that maybe they haven't talked to you about before. I'm hearing tension. This is someone at a distance, I feel, though. It doesn't feel like Yvonne. I guess it could be, but it doesn't feel like Yvonne. But I also don't want it to be shocking to you that you could have an admirer, because I feel like it's very plausible and possible. So Kendra, I'm not sure where you went. It looks like maybe I hope your phone didn't die or anything. But I am actually gonna go ahead and call it there. But I will be back later on tonight though. So if you have any questions about that or if you want to text me, just let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, and I will be back maybe in a few hours and we'll do another BOGO at that time. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.